Do I really exist? Today I walked back home from office. I was thinking about the files I was supposed to complete tonight. I'm always thinking about that. I didn't like it though. I didn't like the files. I didn't like thinking about them. I didn't like my boss or my job. I walked into the elevator and saw a woman standing there. She probably stayed in the same building. I'd seen her before. We both stood there, numb, uninterested in acknowledging the fact that I won the 100-meter race in the 3rd grade, or that I went into a state of depression when I was 12 when my grandfather died, or that I once saved a girl's life when she was about to get run over by a truck, or that we lived in the same area, in the same building, or just the fact that we coexisted. So the elevator door opened and she walked out. It was not because she was not interested in talking to me. It wasn't because she was ignoring me. Then what was it? Why did we choose to assume we don't matter? I couldn't help but wonder how different it was when there was no civilization. When we didn't have any social norms, no do's and don'ts, no etiquettes, no kind gestures, no awkward situations. When it was pure, uninfluenced human instinct. The first time a man walked this land, struggling to survive, confused about what he really is. And in his travels, found someone else. They weren't aware of who they were. They didn't even live in the same building. But they connected. I went down for a walk after dinner, wondering if anyone would feel otherwise about her existence. I stopped after a while, stood there, looking at these people. If someone could greet me or notice me, walking among so many. Nobody at all. They kept hurtling around like a fucking flock of sheep. I do not belong here, I said to myself. I rushed to the city at a speed that was definitely above what they permitted. Not because I was worried about the car I had just stolen, or its tire that was low on air, or my house that wasn't double locked, or the files I was supposed to complete. I just wanted to get through this traffic and its lights that miserably failed to enlighten people. I did not know where I was heading, but I kept going, feeling like I was leading the climax of a wonderful film based on freedom. I was going into the wild. Nothing could stop me.
Thank you.
I was unconscious the whole night. Nobody passed that road that night. Somebody came the next morning. I lay there on the bed provided by these civilized monkeys. They sucked me back in. Why didn't I just complete those files? They would be laughing at me right now. My boss came to visit. My mother visited. She said she went to my place to check if I was doing drugs. She said everyone in the building knew about this.
एक्सीडेंट हो गया उसका सच में दैट्स सो सैड आई होप ही इज फाइन
man who had thoroughly read the society rule book on behavior said that if I was so disturbed by my society, I should shift to another one. I think he took me saying society too literally. He convinced my mother that I must shift to another building. My mother forced me to follow the same. It's been a month. I'm better. I've submitted myself to civil norms again. I cease to exist yet again.